Bodies everywhere. Oh, hello. I didn't see you come up. My name is Nick Malott. Welcome to a new segment of Days of Our Lives, Nick at Light. Today, you have a very special guest. You guys are going to be watching a great episode with Juan Lita. They're going to be talking about stuff that I actually haven't seen yet, but I'm sure you're going to love it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go back to digging up this body. Thank you.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me...
Alright, hey there Internet World, my name is David.
And I'm David.
And this is Days of Our Lives. Today we have a very special guest in store for you today. Guest
Juan.
This is our good friend Juan. I've known him for a very long time. Juan is here today to talk to us a little bit about photography, but we're going to stray away from the conversation a lot.
Like always.
But hopefully there'll still be a couple of interesting things that you like about his thoughts and philosophies. And you could check out all of his work, or not all of his work, but some of his work, and he'll have more coming up in the future. And I will make sure that I put the link to that page on the notes on the YouTube video. But you can look up Admint Photo on Facebook, and you can find it there. We'll probably be linking it to the Cabbage Stack Kids page also in the future. Does that ever discourage you in your particular field when you see somebody that you don't think is that good succeeding?
Not really, because you don't really want to hate on people. It's just they're doing their thing. You know, I'll do my thing. I learn as I go.
Yeah.
So I see every opportunity as a learning experience. And I look at magazines and I check out their photography. But just because I'm into photography, I don't go, oh man, this. I can't believe they got this guy, or he's not doing anything right. It's your opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody's opinion, and people are always gonna like your stuff. People always aren't. It's like you said, they're gonna see a picture and they're gonna be like, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
And then somebody else is gonna be like, wow, this guy's a genius. He got that so perfectly.
Yeah.
It always helps you out. The critique.
Yeah.
It's all on how you look at it.
Yeah.
If you think you're the best and you're like, man, I don't know what he's talking about, I love that picture. Or if you just see it and you're accepted and you're like, okay, I could have done something else with this picture. Then it's all up to people. Some people, as soon as they say something, they'll be like, haters. Haters will always be haters, But
that doesn't really help you grow.
I always think that you gotta be humble. You gotta see, and you gotta see your mistakes, and you gotta accept anything that they'll tell you, because whether it's good or bad, it will help you out in the long run.
All these sentiments are very connected to the theme that we've been trying to portray for Days of Our Lives and Cabbage Stack Kids. That mentality is definitely pretty interesting.
Yeah, just being humble, accepting criticism, working hard, finding like-minded people, and just finding positive people. They're gonna help elevate
Yeah,
you.
it's cool that you're saying that you don't worry your mind too much with what other people are doing that sucks. You're more interested in how do I make myself better?
Yeah.
I like the things that I like.
And a lot of people, I don't know, based on spite, they'll be like, man, you suck, stop, and they'll tell you that. People will always tell you, stop, you're not good. But if you listen to them and you stop, you'll never find out how great you are at that.
How good you could have been. Yeah,
how good you could have been. So,
because everyone sucks when they first start out. I mean, it might be good for a beginner, but no one starts out as Anderson Silva. No one starts out as Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Those guys were in the gym Anderson Silva is in the gym 24/7, even when they do have natural talent. So yeah, definitely. Like you were just saying, people are not going to start off good. You have to make mistakes, trip up a few times, and just keep working at it.
Exactly.
I don't know if somebody said this to you or this is something you read, but I guess the person was critiquing amateur photographers, and you were kind of oh yeah, you forgot what it was when you started, and you kind of all had it was humble beginnings. I don't know if you remember that exactly, but I thought that was really cool that you said that.
Well, yeah, you gotta be humble, like I said all the time.
Was that?
And-
Do you
and
remember that specific thing?
I don't
Who
remember
that guy was?
what I wrote, but I do remember that it was something mean.
Yeah. That someone
What-
said to you, or
No, it wasn't in,
Okay.
it wasn't in me. It's just something that you find on other people's websites. You
Yeah.
know, other photographers, trying to come up, trying to do something, and then, some of them have really negative comments.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, all you can do is just don't look at it. You know, why waste your time and say, oh, this sucks. Why was I here? You could just change it. And especially coming from other photographers that they think they're photographers, it's just, it's like I said, if we all start from the lowest, and now that you think that you're up higher, you should take advantage. You should help out somebody. You should let based off of your experience, you can tell them, and you can any word of advice is helpful,
yeah, as opposed to just like
as opposed to just a negative comment.
yeah.
And so I just thought that was really, really messed up coming from a professional.
Yeah.
From someone who was probably there in that position.
In
at
that
some point.
position. Yeah.
That's a good point. I like that. So you really feel strongly about having like respect for like your fellow photographers, or
I
just
do.
in general, right?
Yeah.
You very
And
much
try to
about-
pass the torch along too,
Yeah.
I bet, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like they
I
started out down there, like they should try to give back
Yeah.
to the community that helped them get up there.
Just because you're up there doesn't mean that you're better than everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still made of muscles, bones, and there's nothing that sets you apart from me.
And the only reason you get to that point in the first place is because there's a community that like supports you to that point. Like,
Yeah.
if there were no photography community at all, then that person wouldn't have gotten to that level
Yeah.
of success or anything.
Well, that's the episode. I think it's going to teach us a lot about staying humble. Join us next time. Until then, it looks like we've reached Dave's End.